Welcome back to Duo Everything, a series that showcases the progress of my partner and my journey through old-school RuneScape as Iron Man. If you've missed any of the previous episodes, all of them will be organized into a playlist. Go back and watch those other episodes if you are interested enough in watching them. Now, I know it's been a while. Between work and general life stuff, it's been proving difficult to get enough content recorded to put together a video. With that said, we have done a fair bit since episode 3. A number of clue scrolls, some quests, and murdering the angriest of disgruntled thugs, the Kalphite Queen. Yeah, you heard that right. Now, some of you may be asking, how the hell does some mid-level 90 and low-level 100 kill the Kalphite Queen on group Iron Men with subpar gear and stats? Well, I'll show you the full Gouda method, because yes, we cheese this. Please keep in mind, this only works on normal accounts or group Iron Man accounts. If you are a regular Iron Man, you have to be the only one in the room and you have to flinch the Kalphite Queen to death through both phases. If someone else is in the room with you after 30 seconds, your kill will be invalidated if you are on a regular Iron Man. With that little disclaimer out of the way, I strongly recommend doing this on RuneLite or any other client that has a similar plugin. You'll want the NPC Indicators plugin downloaded and enabled if you're using RuneLite. This is how I have that plugin configured. This plugin is not required to do this, but I do highly recommend it. Also, make sure your attack options are set to always right-click. It'll make this whole process easier to pull off. Start off by tagging the two Kalphite Guardians. You'll want to have them aggro on the lurer so they are positioned like this. Keep in mind, one of the Guardians may occasionally aggro your partner, so you'll have to tag it again. It's important that both Guardians are aggro on the lurer, otherwise you're going to have a bad time. With both aggressive on the lure, wait for the Kalphite Queen to be in a good spot. Generally, you'll want her to be right around here before you run out. Toss up Protect from Magic because, supposedly, she mages more often than she ranges. Run out to get her aggressive on you. This will pull both the Guardians out of that little nook, which is important. Once the Queen is aggro on you, run back to the marked tile you'll see me running towards. This will put the Guardians in a slightly different spot, and it will safe spot the Queen. Make sure you have a decent amount of run energy for all of this, otherwise you will take unnecessary damage. Speaking of damage, the Kalphite Queen's range attack can still very easily and very frequently pop you for 31s, so keep your HP high. You'll see that I have a tile marked a couple squares beneath the Queen. That is where you'll want to run to with your protection prayers on. The Guardians will try to follow you, which is good. Once this second Guardian walks around the bottom side of the Queen and attacks you, run to this corner of the Queen's character model. You'll want to stay on this square until she arrives in the final safe spot. You basically have to play the "No, Queenie, this is my corner" game with her. Once she is here, you'll want to tell your partner that she is lured. Have your partner throw out Protect from Magic and run to where you are standing. While your partner is running over, make sure that you have your own protection prayers up. The Queen will get 1 to 2 attacks out before you are completely safe. Wait for all of the HP bars to disappear, which, yes, means yours, otherwise the Queen can get an attack out on you. Activate your special attack, drink your stat-boosting potions, and flick on Piety, if you have it, and flinch this first phase until she goes down. If you don't know what flinching is, just post a comment and I will explain it to you. Getting her first phase down can sometimes take quite a while, especially if you don't have a Dragon Warhammer, but we were still able to average 8 to 10 kills per hour using this method. As she goes down, the person who the Guardians are aggro on needs to remain within the Queen's squares at all times. The other person should put on their ranged weapon and run all the way up here to avoid being attacked. After the Queen completely pops out of her shell, wait a couple of seconds for her aggro to snap to the person who is standing underneath her. After that, she is completely safe for the ranger to attack. Otherwise, she will get at least one attack out on both of you. In her second phase, her mechanics change, which allows all of this to be pulled off. You absolutely cannot do this during the first phase. She will continuously attack both of you. And just like that, down goes the queen. Don't worry, she'll just get replaced in about 20 seconds, so quickly pick up your loot and run back over to the start. Rinse, repeat, victory. With that little how-to out of the way, this is what Xanth and I did for a while. We were really trying to acquire a couple of dragon chain bodies, since those would be our best in slot non-degrading armor until we are able to fight General Grardor. One thing you'll notice throughout some of these clips is our gear changing. The KC started to go up, and up, and up. And we just weren't getting what we wanted. We even tried stupid things like this to bait her into dropping the chain body. The question is, after 335 total kills, did we even get it? No. No, we didn't. Not gonna lie, this was incredibly disheartening. Farming Queenie over here isn't exactly great experience per hour, and it takes a while, so the age of our accounts just kept increasing, which is why the format of this video is a little bit different. My original intention was to not put this video out until we got a chain body, but we just need a break from Miss Full of Hate over here. Xanth knocked out 2 full Slayer tasks just at the Kalphite Queen. I do suppose there is one upside to all of this, though. Battling this overgrown excuse of a cockroach dropped both of us enough brews to comfortably do the fight caves. We didn't immediately do that, though. What do we do instead? Quests, of course. We also knocked out a few achievement diaries and continued working towards a couple of major goals. One of them is finally getting glory amulets. I know it seems like such a little thing, but for the love of God, we got so unlucky with dragon implings. The solution? Get a ton of crafting supplies. But from where? I wanted faster experience, so I wanted to go buy a ton of gems from Mortal Wreck. But that does require doing the fight caves. Damn. Alright, I was gonna do it at some point anyway, so let's do this. Jad, you are on my shit list. But not before I go nuke Scrotum. I mean, Scotizo. Thank you.
You have 1 HP. I wouldn't turn that off yet. 1 pet KC? Or 1 KC pet? No. Oh shit, 75 Adior. That's 110 prayer experience, by the way.
Oh my god, dude, that took me 7 minutes. Almost 8 minutes to kill him.
I totally forgot those.
More adamant ore, 3 ancient shards, an elite clue, a hard clue. Nice.
And that is why I get rid of the elite clue.
And now, oh, fucking Christ. Fuck, I hate Jad. So, I know for a lot of you, Jad is whatever. Me, I still get incredibly nervous while fighting him. This means I misclick. A lot. Not gonna lie, I was legit trembling because of this. I've fought Jad tons and tons of times. I used to run through the fight caves with my friends back on RuneScape 3, but I never did get used to the anxiety that fighting this boss causes me. With that done though, I was able to buy all the supplies I needed to hit 75 crafting. Yes, I know, I could have just farmed dragons or something, but this just seemed like the better idea at the time. I would have had more of a reaction during this clip, but Xanth was just ranting on and on about his fancy new wily Hellcat, since he did the Ratcatcher's quest. I was originally gonna say, my fuck, finally! But, ranting Xanth. Regardless, it did bring me a lot of joy to see these on our accounts. A minor upgrade for most, sure, but hey, it was a major goal of ours, so hell yeah. Beyond this, the only other thing I really did was grind out some clue scrolls. The following segment is all of the clues I managed to get done, one of which I'm extremely proud of because I got absurdly lucky. Not in terms of the drop, not trying to bait all of you. Apologies about some of these having audio changes and others having no voice at all.
Alright, let's see what our fourth heart clue gives us. Hey! Fifth hard clue scroll. Survey says... Huh! Cool! Alright, here we go with our ninth hard clue scroll. Huh.
And lastly,
Well, through an absurd amount of luck, I managed to complete a master clue. All I had to do was one quest, making history. Let's see if that was worthwhile. I will take that? That's a lot of limerence. Holy crap.
at this point, the day 28 mark was about to tick over on my account. I'm still chainless, but at least I'm sporting a lot of upgrades. In 28 in-game days, this is where I was sitting at. After this, I went back to Barrows for a little bit. Did a total of 16 more chests. And got kind of lucky. Dupes aside, the upgrades managed to work their way into my bank. Sweet. We also tried our luck at the Dagonoth Kings.
Well, there's one of two. Hell yeah. That's awesome.
It was the world that I picked.
Yep.
It was the world that I picked. I contributed.
Oh man, that's awesome. 38 kills. That's all it took.
And suffice to say, we both got a massive upgrade here. Afterwards, we booked it over to the Nightmare Zone to get these bad boys imbued, and now we're just taking a break from the lower level boss grind. I had a ton of fun doing it, but again, it can get incredibly disheartening when you don't get the item you want after you end up going nearly triple the drop rate. Oh well. We'll get it soon, I'm sure, but that's a grind to remark on in the next video. I hope all of you enjoyed watching this. If you did, please drop a like on the video and leave a comment down below so the video can get recommended to others. If you're feeling generous and want to see more content like this, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I'd love to see this channel grow, and I would be extremely appreciative if you did that. We stream this game and various other games every single week over on our Twitch page, and we have an official Discord group that you can join. It's not particularly active right now, but we'd still love to have you in it. We're trying to build a community of like-minded gamers so we can all chat about the games that we love to play. The description has a link to our Twitch as well as our Discord group. Go give that Twitch page a follow if you want to hang out with us during our weekly streams, and join our Discord so we can just chat while you're doing all the boring stuff on Old School. Thank you all for watching this far into the video. If you hang around for a little longer, I need to explain a thing. So, I won't lie, the Kalphite Queen grind is kind of burning me out. I'm noticing that I want to play the game less and less, so I suspect that I'm gonna take a break soon to go play some 7 Days to Die, or V Rising, or something. I don't really know yet, but just something that isn't Old School. The next video may be a good whiles away, but please know that I do appreciate any and all patience that you can throw my way. The series isn't gonna die, I just need a bit of a break. Anyways, cheers everyone, and thanks again for watching.